E aí, galera, bem-vindos a mais um vídeo dessa, galera, trazendo pra vocês uma gameplay aqui do primeiro episódio de Game of Thrones. E galera, sendo mais, esse jogo aqui é muito bom. Também é melhor ainda, eu prefiro ler o livro do que ver a série, mas mesmo assim é muito bom a série, o livro, o jogo principalmente, gente. Vamos ver aqui, episódio 1. O povo do norte nunca esquecerá, e nunca esquecerá mesmo. Beleza, vamos lá, vamos começar aqui, gente. Se você já puder deixar seu like, se inscrever no canal se você for novo, ativando o sininho para receber as notificações e principalmente compartilhando o vídeo, eu fico muito agradecido. Beleza. Tá, vai lá, já vou. A casa Forrester foi vassala leal da casa Stark, nos limites mais sombrios da mata de lobos. Eles ceifam árvores raras de pau-ferro, mano. Nossa, que nome original, hein? Muito bom o nome, hein? Pau-ferro. Eu nem consegui terminar de ler o livro. O negócio ali.
Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
Lord Forrester.
Free by the women. You'd think he done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Aí eu controlo pelo
Make sure it's
LPS.
spotless this time. Lord Forrester
Pensei que
won't
eu
be happy with blood and
controlaria
brains all
pelo
over it.
LPS. Controlar pelo LPS aqui pelo
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Why not?
You don't give swords like that to pig farmers.
I had a hand in it, you know.
Hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
You think he's lying?
Nor never lets the truth stand in the way of a good story.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
Brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
And not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face. You're questioning Norrin's honor. I'm questioning Norrin's story. Which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Fiquei esperando agora que o Lord Forrester estaria. Jogasse
Go on.
bebida que está aí dentro na cabeça do cara.
It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach. House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a Peel proud so well
sacanagem.
as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
É isso sim, ó. É isso mesmo. Amigar até com quem é esse
To
cara?
Robb
Ele é
Stark,
realmente.
the king in the north.
Ó, Robb
The
Stark.
king in the north.
Não, desses dois
All
Tony
right,
Stark.
we march on
Não,
Casterly Rock,
Howard
and House
Stark.
Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard. The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Aye! Death to the Lannisters! Aye!
The North remembers!
Aye!
Got it.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
Is also the question, what's to be done with you? It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Confiança, hein, gente. Isso é necessário pra uma boa amizade, por tudo, gente.
Squire! Fetch us more wine!
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me.
Ah, nada a ver, idiota. Pelo amor de Deus, sério que ele vai fazer. Sério que ele vai falar isso? Idiotice. Só porque ele é escudeiro por mais tempo, não significa que ele é superior.
Rub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Don't get angry with me. We're no different, you and I.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer. My father had dignity. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Give it time. You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
That's right over there.
As gêmeas fortaleza da Casa Frey, ou Casamento Vermelho. Escolhi muito rápido, de vez em quando eu legado demais, sabe, gente?
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong? Just run into you. You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
Then take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush. But what about? What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush? Still need a fucking run.
We have to warn the others.
Warn them about what?
There's no time to explain. We need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
Fuck! We need to get back to camp.
Nossa, no último segundo, gente.
Garen, we have to get back.
Gift from the king!
Desculpa o show, hein, gente. Da hora.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one!
Nossa, otário.
Look out!
Ah, gente, eu sempre adorei os jogos da Telltale. A gente chama de Telltale Games. Eu aprendi que é Telltale, gente. Eu aprendi que é Telltale por causa do BRKS Visão. Toma, otário, passa. Isso aí doeu em mim, cara.
Good fucking riddance!
Ajuda o cara, tá vivo ainda. Talvez tenha como salvá-lo.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Ah, qual é? Foi burrice, né?
You fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Não, pra que ficar parado aí no meio de uma luta aí, gente? Uma batalha, gente. Eu ia falar guerra, mas acho que não seria guerra. Acho que guerra não seria o certo. Acho que é mais batalha. Cada estudo diário que o cara fica parado.
You wounded, my lord.
I've suffered worse. Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
I won't leave you, my
You
lord.
can, and you will.
My lord,
By
I-
the gods, you will obey me. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those
Now
foresters.
go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters.
With love, Lord Frey.
Episódio 1, Ferro do Gelo. Ai, meu braço. Terra dos Foresters, Estrada Real. Uma história da Telltale de Andrew Aslan, que eu não sei também dizer. Dirigida por Martin Montgomery. Direção de arte Joe Hank. Ambientação Kim Williams. Animação Jéssica Brezo. Coreografia Ryan Matthew, sei o que. Programação Ken Patterson. Toca um pouquinho, não? A música Jed Emerson, alguma coisa. Sangue. Produtores, não consigo ler.
Fresh.
Espada Forester. Ah, um porco morto. Bah, coitado do porco, mano. Não, gente, vou falar uma coisa. Eu não gosto de ver animais mortos. Na real, eu não gosto de... Eu daria qualquer coisa pra ver um mundo onde ninguém pudesse morrer, gente. Onde ninguém se machucaria. Qualquer coisa assim, eu daria qualquer coisa. Vamos interagir com tudo que a gente puder interagir.
That's Father's car.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon.
Ah, cara, eu não mato os porcos.
Move
Mano.
along,
Todo mundo tem
boy.
vergonha.
There's nothing for you here.
Father,
I said move on. I recognize you. You're a forester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
none of your fucking business.
We're gonna feed you to the fucking pigs.
Até parece que ele tem força pra empunhar. Tá, ele até consegue empunhar essa espada. Mas, gente, tem que ter muita força pela movimentação da espada, sério. Ela é muito pesada.
My land.
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Não, ah, foi mal, gente. Eu tava fazendo uma coisa aqui no meu dedo. Agora vai. Tava costurando nas costas.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Come get it, you bastard.
Eu tava pensando em ofender ele, mas tipo... Ele, deixa eu falar, minha pegação. Ainda bem que ele falou algum... Ainda bem que ele ofendeu ele falando cretino, assim. Caramba, cara. Sério, o cara nunca usou uma espada antes. Ah, ele é só escudeiro mesmo. Nada contra quem seria. Machadão do Kratos ou lança? Não sei mesmo. Vamos chamar de garfo gigante. Meu garfo gigante. Lute contra o meu garfo. Depois eu vou comer batata frita com ele. Batata frita humana aí, gente. Tá vendo? Agora me dá o machado do Kratos. O Leviatã. Ah, não, doutor, não, mas isso é ilusão, é contra injusto.
Mercy, please. I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel.
Pera aí, gente, não me notei, gente. Deixa eu pensar uma coisa. O primo tá aqui do lado, eu vou falar com ele rapidão. João, o que tá querendo fazer? Matar o cara que tentou me matar. Matar o cara que tentou me matar ou ter clemência pra ele?
Matar o cara que tentou te matar.
Beleza, só por curiosidade.
You I was only following orders.
Achei com clemência, né, gente? Até eu achei com clemência, sim.
Thank you. Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this.
Não, eu não vou matar o cara.
That much I promise.
Certeza que ele se arrependeu.
Father? Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
Ah, o velhinho morreu, coitado. Nem chegou a hora dele ainda.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Deixou dois escaparem. Pronto, deixou. Eu deixei, na verdade. Eu prefiro agir com bondade do que com crueldade.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Ah, gente, uma coisa que eu nunca vou entender é porque, tipo, eles colocariam lá da carne de alguém. Bom, agora só agora que eu me lembrar que eles ali, ó, costuraram um negócio desse, se não me engano.
These are dark days, I
Ficar
To lose the
seres
lord of the
vivos,
house
ainda
and
mais
the eldest
larvas,
son
assim,
through such a
dentro da
despicable
própria
act of
pele, mano.
treachery and
Sério, isso é
betrayal.
muito estranho.
Greater
Mas
houses
a
than
medicina é
ours
bem
have
legal,
fallen in
cara.
times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Ele vê a pintura.
Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
Ah, só agora falou, infelizmente.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you.
Vamos olhar a janela, né, gente?
The
Ah, tá
Ironwood
chovendo. Um bosque de pau-ferro. Acho que risada de porquinho. Esse é o meu defeito. Temos uma pintura aí, não? Escudo.
An
Olhar um
ironwood
escudo.
shield.
The strongest wood in the known world.
Ah, madeira mais forte? Sério? Não aguentou um
The
trecho
foresters
fechado.
owe their lives to this wood, and the weapons that come from it. I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it. Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
É, mais ou menos. Mais ou menos. Tem bastante aí. Mas bastante é pouco. Isso pode vir a ser útil. Erva escura. Ele começa quando terminar de explorar o local. Beleza.
This might help.
Mestre. Vai vir a ser útil também. Vamos lá, então tem a espada Forrester. Curativos.
No, you see there? You're limping
Hey,
again.
dude.
Fine, really.
Estou bem mesmo. Tá bom, vamos falar com o cara. Falar com ele e mostrar a espada. Beleza, mostrar. A espada digna de um deus.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. Even a sword as strong as this would barely make a dent in a shield like that. Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Eu quero puxar conversa.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is
Cachorro do caralho, não para de latir, porra!
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Can I go now?
Posso ir agora?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but...
Só o tempo dirá, mas...
Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
Eu posso dizer, mano. Eu vou desistir.
Saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Ele lutou bravamente, não sei.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can
Não,
remember,
não, eu não vou dizer nada sobre o Bosque
it would
mais.
mean so much to
Eu
the
vou... Não.
family.
Ah, cara.
Perhaps the opportunity never presented itself.
Cara, eu não vou dizer nada.
You
Eu
have
podia
the
ter
Forrester
dado-
sword.
É.
This
Okay,
belongs
well,
with Ethan now. He's the new lord of the house.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
Eu não quis dar resposta pra ela.
response. It's too dangerous, especially now. Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Olha, eu não podia dar o negócio. Ele disse pra dar pro tio do
This
Garrett.
was our land.
Não para a
They were
esposa.
our people.
Tá bom, eu
Your
vou dar pro
family.
tio, se eu achar ele. Esse cara aí? É o velhinho?
I
aí?
share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land. You can't fault
Ah,
the boy
merda, eu ia
for
apertar
defending
X na hora, mano. Eu tava pensando, eu tava
But
lendo.
they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument we cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark
Ah, pra
was
falar a
smart.
verdade, não
Look
realmente
where
tem
that
que ser
got
esperto
him.
nessa hora. Não podemos, tipo,
So,
simplesmente sair
what's to
atacando.
be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this, I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any
Não
man
sei,
would.
It
não sei.
wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd
Não
like
tinha
to
nada,
see
podia
them
dizer.
try.
Podia ter dito um palavrão que eu não quero dizer, embora que eu falo muito aqui no canal.
Which is why you
Podia
cannot
ter
stay.
dito.
Cannot
Eles mataram alguma
stay.
coisa, ele não olhou a opção X.
Duncan,
Ou dizer que foi
The
justiça.
boy
Disse
has
que é
suffered
justiça.
enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Vamos lá, cara, tem que falar com o tio. Vou falar com o tio aí, acho que é esse cara aí.
Word up to
E
me.
vamos
I'd gladly drive a
encerrar
sword
o
through
vídeo por
Lord
aqui, gente.
Whitehill's
Vamos
heart
encerrar o
and give him a
vídeo.
chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
Bom, agora vamos mandar a resposta pra ele.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Cadê?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
What is the North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Gente, sério, eu sempre gostei muito esse estilo de jogo da Telltale. Eu sempre adorei jogos escolhas assim, gente. Nunca vou deixar de gostar. É minha paixão por jogos assim.
Garrett, wait!
Colar batalha.
Be safe.
Seria legal se ele dissesse. Sempre tomo. Bom, gente, mas enfim, o vídeo vai ficando por aqui. Um grande abraço e fiquem bem!
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
I'll have him punished for saying that.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah! Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay, with his family. Lord Whitehill is a mean old man anyways. Someone should tell him to leave us alone.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Galera, eu tô passando aqui no final do vídeo aqui, galera, pra lembrar vocês, se você ainda não deixou seu like e não é inscrito no canal, já vai se inscrevendo e deixando seu like, gente, não custa nada, por favor. Assim o YouTube sabe que você está gostando dos meus vídeos e vai recomendá-los. Então, por favor, gente, se inscreva no canal, deixe seu like, compartilhe o vídeo e aí você me deixa muito feliz. Até mais!